Hi guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel. In today's video we are going to show you the unboxing of this HiLook NVR. Let me show you the model number first. This is a HiLook NVR which is 8 channel. This NVR can take 2 hard drives. The model number is here, NVR-208MH-C/8P. That stands for, it has a 8 PoE. So you don't need to buy a separate power supply for this NVR. This is a HiLook NVR. So let's see what this box has inside. Okay guys, let's see. It's brand new. Let me open this one now. Okay, we'll go one by one so you can see exactly what this box has inside, because a lot of customers keep asking us nowadays, please make a video of unboxing of the NVR or DVR, whichever brand you have. Let's see. First of all, let's see what comes inside the box. This is the box for the accessories. Let's see, I'll keep this here. So the UK cattle lead for the power and one network cable, and this is the power for the NVR, power supply for the NVR, and also a USB mouse, and also screws for the hard drive. These are 8 screws because this NVR can take 2 hard drives, that's why 8 screws. Okay, this is the one. Let's see what else comes inside the box. And yes, NVR, let's see. And before that, let me show you, this is the user manual or whatever for the NVR. Yes, and let's see the NVR now. This is the NVR, and I'll show you from the front USB as well. That's good. So you can have a USB mouse here, or if you want to download the footage, you can use this front port. And let's see what else at the back. Yes, and the rear. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. So these 8 PoE port, and also audio out, audio in, one HDMI port, one VGA. So if you have a new latest monitor, you can use HDMI. If in case you have an old one, you can use the VGA port as well, and also one USB port as well, and the button here, on and off button. Okay, this, and let's see how it is very compact as well. So I'll show you. Okay, let's see the size of this NVR. Length 15 inch, you can see. Yes, and let's see the width is 8.5, nearly 9 inch here, you can see 9 inch. I'll show you again. Length, you can see exact 15 inch, and the width is 9 inch. Let's see the depth is 2 inch. Okay, this is good. So when you want to put on like a shelf or somewhere else, so good to have a measurement as well. Okay, now we are going to install the hard drive, and we'll join you soon, show you how we can install the hard drive inside the NVR. And the hard drive we have here, 2 terabyte, and which is Western Digital. We always recommend either go for the WD Purple surveillance grade hard drive, or you can go with the Seagate Skyhawk. So hard to get hold of hard drive at the moment. To be a hard drive prices are very crazy at the moment. Okay, so we are going to install the hard drive as customer requested. So install the hard drive. So we'll join you soon. Guys, now we are going to install the hard drive. So we have a hard drive here, which is 2 terabyte, and now we're going to take the lid out first, the top cover. Take the top cover off, and then we will show you how the this NVR look like from inside. Okay, let's see. Oh wow, guys, this is something new. This is not like conventional NVR or the DVR which we used to have. This is something new, because normally we can see the slot for the hard drive, SATA, and for the power. But here we can't see any slot, so no cable inside as well. We are surprised as well. Used to, normally there's 2 type of cable usually comes. One is SATA, one is power cable. But inside, no cable at all. That's very shocked. We thought maybe the cable might come inside, but here we can't see any cable. No SATA cable, no power cable. So how you're going to install the hard drive? That's very tricky. So we need to figure this out, how we can install the hard drive. So my colleague is with me now. So we'll show you when you open this NVR, and you are surprised to see, and then how you can install the hard drive. Okay, this is a bit tricky, but we'll show you how you can do that. Okay, my colleague going to install the hard drive. So how you're going to mount the hard drive here? We have a mount screws for mounting, but how? Oh, this is important now. Look at, you can see the connection first. I'll show you the connection. Okay, you can see these two. Okay, for power and the SATA. Okay, so here you can see the here. That's very important. So you just need to slide the hard drive. So you can see done. How easy now. So we have another slot here as well. You can use this slot as well if you want. My colleague going to show you as well how you can use the other slot. For example, if you want to install hard drive here, how easy is that? I think Hikvision should also follow the same as well. Just like this is so good, very good. This is HiLook NVR, but Hikvision NVR completely different, DVR completely different. But this is something new, which personally I like it. Okay, so now we are going to mount the hard drive, and we'll join you soon when we do the configuration. Okay, these are the, you can align the holes. You don't need to worry because they are already mounting slow. When we mounted the hard drive, perfectly match with the holes. Okay, that's good. Okay guys, let me show you the model number again. That's the model number. So because the customer requested to install only one hard drive, so only one hard drive we are installing. And I'll join you soon when we do the configuration of this NVR. Okay guys, thank you. Hi guys, so we have connected our NVR here, as you can see, and this is the power for the NVR, as you can see, power adapter, and we connected now, and we have a USB mouse and a HDMI cable as well here. So we want to see on a screen, and one LAN cable because we want to see on mobile app as well. Okay, now we are going to switch it on the NVR. Okay, let's see. When we do, how long does it take to appear on the screen? Okay, so HiLook is here now. You can see the HiLook logo on the screen. Good, 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 good. And we will see how long does it take to on a main screen comes. You know, the next one, wizard. Like it's going to be a step-by-step guide. So if you are something new or starting a new CCTV installation, or first time you're buying HiLook, so how does it work? This is HiLook NVR, 8 channel. Okay, we'll show you step by step. So we'll try our best to cover every single, you know, configuration steps. We'll try not to miss any. But guys, one request: if you are new to our channel and if these videos are really helping you, please like, share and subscribe to our channel. And also we have a link below for our Google review. Just whenever you get a chance, just give us a review please. Yes, okay guys, so now this is here now region, so you can easily type here United, easy way. So you can see the country, so whichever the country belongs to. So we are in United Kingdom, so we are going to select United Kingdom. Language English. Okay, here time zone we have here, but you can see different time zone here, and Amsterdam, Berlin, these are the one, but we are in London, so we're going to select this time zone. And date format, you can see year, month, date, or month, date, year, or date, month, year. Okay, and today is the 26th of Feb. Okay, time is okay, perfect. And DST is enabled. That's good thing from Hikvision. DST enabled. You don't need to worry about the time change in March and October. Okay, then we go okay. Now the password. Okay, so before you enter any password, type any password, I would recommend always click on this icon so you know what you are typing. Okay, so SSR CCTV 321. Again, click here so you know what you are typing or entering. SSR CCTV 321, and the password hint, I just enter name and unlock pattern. So you have two choices. Either you can have your password if you want to log in, and then you can have a login through pattern as well, unlock the pattern. So the pattern you can select as per your choice, but we are making L pattern, L shape. Confirm it just to make sure. Done. Now you can activate the device. Okay, and now time zone okay, date format okay, system date is good, system time is good. Go next. And because we have connected the network cable, so it will pick up our local IP range. That's our local IP range. Your IP range might be different, but This is our local IP range. When you enable DSCP, so always do like this, and then we move next. Okay, because we have a hard drive, so we're going to initialize the hard drive. As you can see, status uninitialized, we are going to initialize, and here is a button, so initialize. So once we initialize the hard drive, that means our hard drive is ready to record. Okay, that's very quick, very good. So once this is 100%, then you move further. Yes, just wait. So this way you are sure that hard drive is good, no issue with the hard drive. And okay, as you can see, 100% done, that's perfect. Now we will go next. Okay, because this NVR can connect our local IP cameras as well. We have a local IP cameras here, IP, so you can connect to the NVR. Yes, but anyway, we're not doing here right now. So just to let you know, in case we have some cameras on a PoE switch, it will pick up automatically, and you can add as well, as long as you know the password of those cameras. Okay, now we'll go next. Hikvision, okay, because you want to see this device on your mobile app as well, then that's why you have to make it on this Hikvision. Go through the term and condition, and here tick, and then okay. Now as you can see, connection status, because we have connected network cable to our router, so status showing online. And this is bind status, because this device is not connected to any HiLook account or Hikvision account, that's why showing no. Once you connect to your HiLook account, and status showing yes. Now this is verification code, this is random, and I would suggest always change the verification code. You can edit here something which you can remember. Okay, this is a bit extra layer of security. SSR CCTV 321. Okay, confirm. And just for your security, always you can leave this stream encryption on as well. Okay, so security, sometimes people do like this, so I would suggest always leave it on. That means whoever new user add the device, they will ask for the verification code as well. Okay, so just to make it on, always this one. Okay, now you can see your verification code, status online. If you scan the QR code, and you can add the device on your mobile app as well. Let me show you now. Yes, my colleague going to add this device on the mobile app, so you can see. Okay, so now once you are here and status showing online, now you have your mobile app, Hik-Connect or HiLook. So let's see my colleague. Okay, this is a Hik-Connect app. So once you are on Hik-Connect app, go to the plus icon here on top and scan QR code. Okay, scan QR code. Now he's going to add the device. So device is searching. Now adding completed, and this is device name, and simply just go next. Okay, and you can go skip top part. Okay, skip the top part, and now you can see the device added to the account. Okay, now because we don't want this device to be added to our account, we want to delete this one, but I'll show you how you can delete. Yes, so this device I want to delete because this doesn't belong to my account. Okay, this three dot, click on that. Here you can see share setting. Go to the setting, underneath you can see. Okay, one more thing I'll show you before that. Now you can see the bind status showing yes, because this device connected to our account. Once we delete the account from our account, the bind status will be no. Okay, as you can see, make it closer now. Okay, so he's going to delete the account. Yes, delete. Once he delete, status will be showing no. See how quickly status change. That's the way you can add and delete the device. Okay guys, now we will go next, and nearly all done. So that's okay, and this is just for your security. Okay guys, this is just for your security, in case you want to retrieve your password like that, so you can have your email address, security questions, but I won't do it right now. So finish, and then okay. So now your NVR is ready, all done. So once again I'll show you, in case if you want to add to your mobile app, simple go to configuration, and then the network. Here is the platform access. Here you can scan this QR code. If you want to see your what is your verification code, simply click here, you can see your verification code. Okay guys, so other setting, go to live view. Here let's see, this is HiLook Vision as well. You can scan the QR code to download HiLook Vision app and add the device. Here you can see system info, the model number of your NVR, and also which version is this. And simply if you click here factory default, this NVR will become like a back to factory reset, a factory default, yeah, just like new one. Okay guys, and one more thing, yes, I can show you here if this NVR has the option. In case if you want to delete the user from your account, let's say you are the owner, you have given the access to someone else, and now you don't want that person view the NVR like remotely. Let's see whether we can do it or not. Simply we'll go to network. Here we have the platform access. In case if you want to unbind the that option is not available here. Yes, so we are going to add the device now. So let's see, and then we'll show you how you can unbind the device. Yes, okay, simply scan the QR code of this device. Now let's say this device added to my account. Okay, let's say no, it's actually added now. Okay, so now because I'm the owner of the NVR and I do want the guy who added this device to the account, I want to delete that person. Yes, like from his account. Simply here you can see status unbind. Simply I don't want that person to view my NVR, yes, cameras. Simply go to unbind, and because I'm the owner of this NVR, so I'm going to use my password, admin password, SSR CCTV 321, and open the eyes. Okay, and then okay. So what will happen? Now it stays unbind. So I have deleted the user from my account, so that user can't see this device anymore. So this device is free to add. So this way you can unbind your recorder from the other's account. Okay, that's a good feature. And here is a PoE setting. Okay, PoE setting, PoE binding here as well. Sometimes people do ask, they are connecting IP camera to their PoE switch, and then how they can add here, they can disable the PoE. Yes, let's say I'm going to connect port number 7 and 8 to camera back of my switch. That's why then I have to disable this PoE binding. Yes, because two cameras are connected to port number to my switch, but I'm dedicating two port because I have physically connected like camera from camera number 1 to 6 back of my NVR, and but two cameras I have connected back of my PoE switch, but I want to add them to my NVR. So then you need a PoE binding. Okay guys, so I'm going to enable this now. Okay, this is all about PoE binding. Record here you can see, and let's see the parameter. Okay, no camera connected. Storage, you can see the storage, and I think guys these are the main one. Yes, so simply live view, playback, search. Once we connect the camera we can see the other feature, but these are the basic one. Like this is like visit video step by step. So how do you configure your NVR, install the hard drive, then how you connect to your mobile app, and that's all guys. Thanks for watching, and as I said, if you're new to our channel, please make sure like, share and subscribe, and also we have a Google link below, so give us your review please. Okay guys, thanks, and hope to see you soon with our next technical video. Bye now, thank you.